Hey, welcome back. Close your eyes and think about the last time you walked into someone's home. Not a messy home, just a normal home. But there was a smell. Maybe cooking oil from 3 days ago. Maybe that damp towel smell from the bathroom. Maybe just that vague closed up for too long odor. Now think about walking into a Japanese home. Even a tiny Tokyo apartment the size of a hotel room. Somehow it smells like almost nothing. Not perfume, not air freshener covering something up. Just clean air. How do they do that? Because Japanese homes are often smaller than most studio apartments in New York or London. Smaller spaces usually mean worse air circulation, more trapped smells, harder cleanup. So why don't they smell? Today I'm breaking down why Japanese homes never smell bad. And I promise you, it's not about burning expensive candles or owning fancy air purifiers. It's 15 small, almost boring habits that add up to something incredible. By the end of this video, your own home might smell a lot better without you spending a single dollar. Let's go. Number 1, shoes never cross the threshold. This is the biggest one, and it sounds too simple to matter. But think about it. Where does most bad smell come from? Outside. Dirt, moisture, bacteria, pollen, exhaust, dog mess you stepped in without knowing. In most countries, you walk right into your living room with those shoes. Whatever you stepped on now lives on your floor, and eventually, in your air in Japan, shoes come off at the door. Every time, there's a physical step up into the home called the ginkan. That little change in level is a mental and physical barrier. Outside stays outside, your floor stays clean, and clean floors don't smell. Number 2, the bathroom is a wet room, not a damp room. In many Western bathrooms, you have a wooden vanity, fabric curtains, rugs, and a shower over a tub. Water gets everywhere but never really dries. That trapped moisture grows mold, and mold smells. Japanese bathrooms are different. The entire room is waterproof, often made of plastic or tile with no seams. You can literally hose down the whole bathroom, the shower, the toilet, the walls, the floor. After a shower, they squeegee the walls and floor. Then the room dries completely within an hour. No hidden moisture, no mold, no smell. Number 3, the toilet is separate from the bath. This one surprises a lot of people. In most Japanese apartments, the toilet is in its own tiny room, completely separate from the sink and shower area. Why? Because humidity makes toilet smells worse. When you shower, steam carries odor particles everywhere. By separating the toilet, they contain the smell in a small, dry, easy-to-ventilate space. And that tiny toilet room almost always has a small sink or a washlet with a built-in bidet and deodorizer. So the toilet itself stays cleaner than most kitchen counters. Number 4, no fabric in wet areas. Walk into a Japanese bathroom and look for fabric. There are no cloth shower curtains, no terry bath mats, no fabric storage bins. Instead, they use plastic or mesh curtains that don't hold water. Bath mats are made of quick dry silicone or diatomaceous earthstone that absorbs water instantly and dries in minutes. Towels hang outside the bathroom, not inside. Fabric in a wet area is a smell factory. Japanese design simply removes the factory. Number 5, ventilation is built into the architecture. In many countries, ventilation is an afterthought, a small fan in the bathroom that you forget to turn on. In Japan, every bathroom, toilet, and laundry area has a dedicated, powerful ventilation fan, often with a timer so it runs for 30 minutes after you leave. But it doesn't stop there. Many Japanese homes have 24-hour passive ventilation systems, small vents in walls that constantly exchange air even when windows are closed. The building breathes. You don't notice it, but that constant air change means cooking smells, body odors, and humidity never get trapped long enough to turn into bad smell. Number 6, they open windows every single day. This sounds obvious, but most people don't do it. Japanese people open windows daily, even for 5 minutes, even in winter, especially in winter. The concept is called kanai-fei ventilation as a ritual, not a chore. You wake up, you open the window on the east side. You leave for work, you leave a small crack. You come home, you open the opposite window for cross. Breeze stale air is bad air. and bad air becomes smelly air. Fresh air is free, and Japanese homes use it aggressively. Number 7. No food left out in the open. In many kitchens, there's a fruit bowl on the counter, a bread box, a jar of cookies, a banana that's turning brown. In Japanese homes, almost all food is stored in sealed containers or in the fridge. Even onions and potatoes often go into a cupboard or a dedicated storage box. Not just because of bugs, because open food releases odor, fruit smells, bread smells, leftover takeout smells. Japanese kitchens keep surfaces completely clear of food. The only thing on the counter is maybe a kettle and a cutting board. That's it. If there's no exposed food, there's no food smell. Number 8. Garbage is washed and dried. This one is extreme but genius. In Japan, many people rinse their garbage before throwing it away. Plastic containers from yogurt or meat trays get a quick rinse. Cans and bottles get washed. Even some food scraps are drained and wrapped in newspaper before going into the bin. Why? Because smelly garbage comes from liquid and rotting residue. If you remove the residue, the garbage barely smells. You can leave a kitchen bin for 3 days in summer and not notice it. It takes 10 seconds per item. But those 10 seconds remove 90% of kitchen odor. Number 9. Deep cleaning is daily, not weekly. Most people clean when things look dirty. Japanese cleaning culture cleans before things look dirty. The floor gets wiped daily with a dry or slightly damp cloth. The sink is wiped after every use. The shower is rinsed down after every bath. This means bacteria never get a chance to multiply. And bacteria are what cause smell. It's not about scrubbing for an hour on Saturday. It's about 2 minutes of maintenance throughout the day. Number 10. Tatami mats breathe. Traditional Japanese homes have tatami mats. Those soft straw floor mats. Tatami actually help control humidity. They absorb moisture when the air is too humid and release it when the air is too dry. But only if you maintain them. You don't vacuum a tatami with a rotating brush. You use a special vacuum or a dry cloth, and you never put heavy furniture directly on them. They need airflow underneath when cared for. Tatami smell faintly of sweet hay. Not dust, not mold. A natural, gentle scent that doesn't need covering up. Number 11. No carpet. This is huge. Carpets are smell traps. They hold dust, pet dander, spilled drinks, dead skin cells, and moisture. Even with professional cleaning, carpet fibers never fully release everything they've absorbed. Japanese homes rarely have wall-to-wall carpet. Instead, they use hardwood, tile, or tatami. And they use small, washable rugs that can be thrown in the washing machine once a week. A hard floor doesn't hold smell. You can mop it and it's genuinely clean. Carpets just look clean. Number 12. Kotatsu covers get washed regularly. A kotatsu is that low Japanese table with a heater underneath and a thick blanket over it. It's cozy in winter, but that blanket traps body odor, food smells, and dust. Japanese people know this. So kotatsu covers are washed at least once a month, often more. And during summer, the blanket is removed entirely and stored in a sealed bag. They don't let that warm, dark fabric nest become a bacteria hotel. Number 13. No pet beds that can't be washed. Many Japanese homes have pets, small dogs, cats, but they rarely keep those foam-filled fabric pet beds that absorb every smell. Instead, they use washable pet mats or blankets that go into the laundry every few days. Pets themselves are bathed more frequently than in some other countries. Not obsessively, but on a regular schedule. And pet areas are cleaned daily with enzyme sprays that actually break down odor, not just perfume over it. Number 14. Incense is used sparingly, not constantly. You might think Japanese homes use incense all the time to cover smell. Actually, they don't. Incense is for special moments, fey meditation, a quiet evening, a ritual, not to mask a bad smell, because masking doesn't work. You're just adding perfume to a problem. The Japanese approach is to remove the source of the smell, not cover it up. When you walk into a Japanese home and smell nothing, that's not air freshener. That's absence of odor. Number 15. The invisible rule: smell is a sign of disrespect. This is the most important one, and it's not about technique, It's about culture. In Japan, letting your home smell bad is considered disrespectful, not just to guests, but to yourself. A smelly home means you haven't taken care of the space that takes care of you. This mindset changes everything. When you believe that clean air is part of basic hospitality, you don't skip wiping the sink, you don't leave wet towels on the floor, you don't let the trash sit for a week. It's not about being obsessive, it's about awareness. Every time you enter a room, you ask, does this air feel good? And if it doesn't, you fix the source, not the symptom. So here's the real question. Look around your home right now, not with your eyes, with your nose. What do you actually smell, not the candle you lit? The air underneath. Is there a towel that's been damp for too long? A trash can that needs rinsing? A carpet that's holding on to last month's dinner? I'll be honest, when I first visited Japan, I thought they were just lucky. Small spaces should smell worse, right? But no, they work at it. 15 small, boring daily habits. And together, those habits create something amazing. A home that smells like nothing, which is the best smell of all. Comment below, what's the one smell in your home you've been ignoring? Be honest. And if this video made you want to open a window right now, hit that like button. It helps more people breathe easier. Thanks for watching. If you want more videos on quiet design, daily rituals, and why small spaces can actually be better, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. The best smell is no smell. Bye.